All questions are welcome. Even how to log into NowSite is a beautiful question to ask. To keep things organized, however, we ask that you raise your hand when you have a question. We'll bring you in so you can ask your question and everybody can benefit from the share. I also have Robert helping me with the chat. So if you have questions, you can also ask them directly in the chat and he will give you answers. So. Uh, I will be putting again the links in the conversation, the chat for everybody. If you need it, the recording will be available on those. I made the one that we did yesterday available already, and the one today also will follow up. So, questions. Yesterday, for those who weren't here, we left off on uh, understanding the workflow across the platform, which helps us get a certain momentum if we don't have any. And if we have, well, it's going to create more efficiency, understanding the key things that we need to optimize. Yesterday, I asked you if you had questions to share or experience to share. If so, we can start. If not, what I'll do is I'll go on over what we did yesterday. And this time I'll try to do a more practical exercise. We'll create from the bottom and go into nagging on somebody at the top and see during the cycle if questions will come. Good for everybody? Perfect. So let's start maybe with a round of question, if any. One, two, three, sold for silence. So I'll start. I'm pretty sure questions will come about as we proceed. It is usually the case, right? So as always, if we're going to start something, sorry, like on the random button here. If we're going to start something, it's always good to start in our business profile. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do is market something that I already created content for. But for good practice, I'm going to start from scratch. That's also going to give us a chance for those who have not who well I want to start always with foundation. For this, I'm going to start with this baseline description. I'll be sharing it later on to you. I think that it's something that is well rounded for any type of marketing interest. You can see here the brand name is marketing, whatever interest we would want, made easy, right? I'm offering an approach peer-to-peer marketing, and also AI powered tools. Um, I'm offering an environment, a community, right? And I have also my call to action here. Okay, so I'll be sharing that. You can see that already here, keeping in mind with the what, the who, the how. I'm trying to make sure that I have a clear description of what I'm offering, right? A niche description of who I'm looking for. The service is intended for individual looking to explore alternative income stream and those with sorry, just going to expand here with an entrepreneurial mindset seeking for new ventures. So that covers a little bit everybody, at least at the beginning and midway experience persona. I'm not looking at an elite conversation. Why? Because I'm gauging my own limits here so that I don't overshoot, right? As I go to the momentum of onboarding and making people more efficient, then I will start looking at the mindset of a leader. Okay. Um, Here. So I condensed the conversation here. I didn't see if I had enough letters. So, well, the space. So I'm going to test it right now. And for the purpose of this exercise, for example, what industry would you guys want me to test out? Because in the end, we're going to go out in the world and try to talk to somebody that has a specific industry interest. Last time we were talking about travel. We can continue with that. We can do real estate or whatnot. So we got three topics: real estate, travel, or wellness. Give me a one, a two, or three for one of these choices in the chat. And based on popularity, I'll pick one of these choices. Real estate I get from Tony. Real estate once, real estate twice. It's the stock market. If you're not calling your shot quickly, oh, we got a travel one. Okay. So travel, protection plan, wellness, stock market, travel. We're getting a lot of travel. Okay, so we'll go for travel once again. The biddings are closed. And that's it. So, uh, marketing travel made easy, right? And here we'll go as well. The rest of the conversation for me is standard, right? We want people to have an interest in this industry, right? And the conversation here will be that brand will be here. A little bit too much. Okay, perfect. It's okay. We're going to use the AI tool. I'm going to copy here to the chat and I will say to, it's 750 if I remember correctly. I forgot myself. We just could test that back here.
Yeah, it's 750 characters.
Perfect. Thank you for the time and
And then it says, I think some, are you trying to say summarize? Because
yeah.
that, okay.
But it's okay for the typos at that case because what AI will help me out with anything like that, it will understand.
Yeah.
Summarize this under, see, 740. Sometimes it goes a little bit over, so I'm going to give it a little bit more of a restriction here. Okay. So that
You
way
have to say
also you get a,
characters. You have to say characters or else,
actually symbols. I
or
forgot the
symbol. Yeah,
symbols.
whatever. As
Yeah.
long as it's
One
not
second.
words.
But I think this should be okay. Since it understands a little bit what we're doing here, well, it understands a lot. So I think this should be good. Let's move on. But the most important thing is now on and off platform, I have my conversation links ready, right? It was marketing, travel. Perfect. So I'm going to launch this. So this is basically how you would start a new idea. We're like 8 minutes in the process. We're still good. The objective is to get out there before even the half hour mark, if possible. Um, the objective here in this case for me is to invite them to join the community. Our community is basically our team, and this is really where I want the conversion to go. Keep that in mind for me. What I'm going to do actually, preparing that, is I have my link for the team. I'm going to grab it right away. Now, already, I know from our past conversation what is happening here. The AI have taken this conversation, expanded upon it, letting me know what it's going to be doing. So I expect these to be the conversation point in my marketing asset and also the email that I'm going to generate. It's also giving me a marketing system. We talked about that step by step. First, initiate personal connection. Two, engage in conversation. Three, present complementary offers. These are things that I will come back to. We have also the age bracket 24 to 45, seeking an additional income avenue stream. Still very broad, but we have a good idea of what we want. This is good. We have a leading offer. Here, I want to use one of my marketing asset. And the one that I want to use is the landing page, right? I want a short conversation around joining this team, around this offer, because this is basically the asset that I will be using, or the intent of that asset that I'll be using today, trying to get people to discover this environment. And it echoes into many things, right? The tool being a tool that everybody else uses or can use depending on what they want. In this case, I'm specifically talking to people that have a travel interest. So that landing page going forward will be a tool for everybody that has the interest in travel. If tomorrow I shift the industry to real estate, well, I can generate an asset. I have a system already there. So you understand that what we're doing here is step by step, but we're noting what we're doing because we're going to be repeating that over time. Okay. So perfect. Uh, just to keep me on track, Robert, can you time in around the 15-minute mark? So when we'll be at 30, so that I don't focus on the clock. And if you guys have questions, you can shoot as well. So that's going to give me a time. We're going to do a race against the clock here. And maybe I'll do a workshop. Sorry?
You want 15-minute warning before 30?
Well, no, at 30, give me a warning, and then at 45, like every 15 minutes, just to let me know, because I'm not going to be looking at the
Got it.
clock.
You got it, buddy.
Perfect. So I'll see if I'm in good time. I'm probably going to be in good time already because, as you see, in a few minutes here, I decided what we're gonna be doing. I want a landing page asset. I want to bring them into my team. I have other conversation also and call to action in my business description. We're good to go. I'm going to build this. Okay. We're also going to touch base quickly on what we discussed last time about the social media settings, since we're going to be going into social media. We have created this business name, align, website name, align. The final touch up is the social image. Just going to go directly to my AI search. Since the topic is travel, I want something that speaks of travel. Here it's focused on marketing. Okay. I'm going to go to the image search. Since we have Pixabay, I'm going to type travel and search. Oh, I like that one. Here. Let's see. Here, quick little touch up here. As you can see, what I did is I added a little bit here. No, no, a little bit, line it up. It's okay. It works for me. So I don't have a image icon. It's going to be a nice type one. Why not? So I'm going to publish this. So already I have my landing page. I have my capture form that gives no action. I'm going to come back to that. It didn't give me a button. It's okay. I'm going to come back here because I took care of preparing my links already. I don't have a second guess myself. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing next. Perfect. So, okay. Uh, I'm going to take a button here, URL paste here. So get in touch. What did I just do? I made use of a marketing asset, my digital card. Get in touch, right? So good here. To learn more, of course, the intent being to join the team. Here, the action is going to be switch to joining the team and my G is going astray. Now for impulse, I actually like orange as a color. It's a rich one, so I'm going to keep it here, here, paste, here, here, and follow. Of course, you know where this is going to be taking them. We have a social media page. We offer conversation there. So I am going to go get that one. Uh, or I would say follow us for that community feeling. And I think we are about ready, right? So I'm going to publish this and exit. Now, what else? I'm going to come back. Email. I could create a new email, but I already have the how to session, and it does again echo in the community, the dynamics of the what I'm offering you to join, right? And again, join the team. Okay, so save. And just to show how this works, I'm going to add another one. Less or more. Making sure that they do understand that I want to contact them or that I am available as a community leader. So next one, contact me. Let's connect. So my digital card. So Bill. So I have this in here and I could go on. Next one, join this class, the next meeting, make sure that you're available, right? This is a recurrent meeting. The Yes, the Zoom link would be still available. Again, echoing all the how in my description. Coming in, I was already ready for the sequence, right? Here, not to be pestering, but still keeping the interest proper. 3 days. I love three as a number. So it's just enough for you to think about something, but not long enough to forget me since you're interested, right? So, boom, save and exit. So now I have this ready. And what I'm going to do to finalize the asset, we're going to add it now to the traveling asset. So just like that, I improved on a conversation and made use of it for a new asset. The conversation that is there was already something that I had in mind or that I was already sharing. So save and exit. Now we have all that. This is real. The fun starts. I'm under what 30 minutes so far? Good. So now we're going into the real world. We have a marketing asset, we have an email, we have a strategy, we have things that are very simple to follow, right? Our marketing asset, the website that we're sending them to is this one. I think I gave you the structure of it already. So it's basically our, oh, that's not this one, sorry. Too many assets sometimes. So it's basically our how-to sessions. Where is it here? I'm losing myself with my assets here. Spore mentorship. Here, it went down here. So I have it here. This is where I'm driving them. We are introducing the community, and there's more resource for them. There's also the team. So we're good to go. So I start my day. Right. Let me just grab my assets. Sorry, I went too fast. So I'm going to grab this, copy. I'll come back here. Social media. Of course, our have a targeted interest, so we're not going to go for the surprise me. We're going to come here, travel made easy. I want to inspire, um, say, speak to those new to the business. Here, yeah. Uh, Peer, I'll see peer support. Okay. And you can see that at this point, all I'm doing now is just echoing the same intention. The interest didn't change. I started with this. I move with certainty because, well, there's no other way to do it. I know what I'm doing. I kept it simple, right? Kept it simple. I want to advertise a marketing tool. I have already this conversation. Of course, I know my tool. And now today, I'm looking at targeting somebody specifically that has that interest, that need, right? And even in the description here, I'm seeking people that are new to the business. So they're already into that business, right? So let's go and see. Okay, sometime it does that. It didn't give me my link. It's okay. I'm going to insist. Copy here. Sometimes this AI can be a troublesome child. Yeah. So reinforcement, enter. Give me lots of hashtags, right? Hashtags. Hashtags allows you to be seen outside of your immediate range community, right? And these are good. Take note of these hashtags when you're using them. Why? Because if you see momentum in a post, that could be one of the reason why. The right hashtags seen outside your circles, right? So get started. It's going to let me know what's up. As usual, it's going to copy the content to my clipboard, download the picture to my device, and off we go. Oh, wasn't signing into the right profile, so just going to make a switch. Doesn't really matter at this point. Why? The content is where it needs to be on my clipboard. And here we're going to do this from this page, the now site with Virgil, and boom. Now the link is valid. So what do we get? We're going to get our social. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, can use hashtag. Yes, you could post. Now, crossing fingers, everything should go well. What we would see is our beautiful picture, right? Glorious. So now I have that. What am I gonna do? We need people. Nobody's commenting. You guys have not commented on my post. I'm just joking. That will happen later on. So, of course, this is the first part of the day. I'm now actively promoting this. And keep in mind, there's something that I'm preparing myself for because if I go out there and when I go out there and as I'm about to go out there and start clicking on people's profile, trying to see who they are, liking their posts, well, they'll come and like me back. And why are they going to see my latest post talking about travel? So the person today, my intention is going for travel. Then today, everybody that comes in will see travel. And until I get that conversation, they'll see travel related marketing topics. So keep that in mind. This is part of the plan. All right. So here, again, as you understood last time, what we're going to do now is look outside our community. Since no one liked my post, I have to go seek people out. Yesterday, we took a look at this first one. I keep getting the same one. Well, we can go at another one here. 519 followers. Wow. 700 members. Okay. I'm going to go for the biggest group and see. Okay. So I have resolved my issue. So I am now a member. I've joined this group. Good. I can see members. Already you see the options. If we're going hunting, we can actually see, well, this is a page, this is a page. I can look for individuals just here. I can also start looking at the activity, who did what in the most recent ways. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a lot of activity judging from it from this group. Okay. What does that mean for me? There's an opportunity. I'm going to take a look at this about section and see. Not a dating site, see more. Okay. Thank you for all that. But I want to go to your website. I want to know how to contact you besides Facebook. What did I just understand? There's an opportunity here for a marketer, marketing tools they don't have. We came here to tell them there's a better way of doing this marketing thing. Okay, great. So let's see what the member list is like. And yesterday we had some very good insight there. We have, wow, about 25 admin and moderator, the top dogs in this group. And then we can see all the rest of the people. Well, there's a group expert, Celine, and then there's the rest of us, including me 1 minute ago, right? And then here, Ved Drabsgash, 7 minutes ago, Rouse and Travel, Meet Mint, 48 minutes ago. Okay, let me see this gentleman here, what he's about. So take a look at it. Ah, view profile. Of course, this tells me one thing. We're looking at a young individual. And if he's out there looking at travel, either they're looking to travel or he's an entrepreneur looking to market travel. Let's see what his profile says. Workout home. It could be also a VA, somebody looking for work. Don't speak his language. Oh, he speaks English. I ready to start solo travel. Okay, so he's marketing travel. Here's a fast step tips to traveling alone. Okay, so he's definitely marketing travel and traveling himself. Good. Well, travel solo. I like this. Here, well, I like to anchor my conversation with him. Warning sign. I'm going to test it out here. He does have 30,004 followers. Of course, we could decide to do something else. I think I could get a conversation out of this gentleman. Let's see. So I'll grab his information. Okay. Call him Travel Pro. Save this here. So far, you see, I started sharing my asset. Now I'm moving to the next part, nav. Of course, we could repeat this process a number of times with the same conversation pattern, create a little bit more movement before we go in at talking to people so that they see more on our profile. But again, you fill in the process depending on what you're doing. So I am now going to go to lead to social. Okay, I'm going to bring this gentleman in. That would have been the same process, for example, if I chose to go after one of the admins. Here, I'm just basing my choice on the fact that this person is active and has an interest, and I want to time in right away and see where that can take me. So far, so good for everybody while the AI is enhancing the profile questions, anything, remarks.
You see my timer, right, Virgil?
Let me see. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. 5 seconds. And then I have a reset for 30 seconds. Okay. Go ahead, Tina. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I don't find you on Facebook, so I can love all your stuff and promote you.
Obio Virgil. I don't hide. Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah. Obio Virgil. OBEO.
Okay,
Virgil.
got it.
VIRGILE. You'll find my main profile, and then I have different products. Usually they relate because I try to create those. I have too many products, I should say. So here.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to support you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So good. We have a little bit more. This person has a professional or a LinkedIn. Let's go see what it looks like. It's the same one. It is the same. Okay. Good, good for us. As far as we go, we're going to see what Nav does for us. So I'm going to activate this and we're going to move to the sales plan. Send a direct message to an relevant social media platform inquiring about their interest in expanding income streams and entrepreneurial venture. Okay. Actually, it's a little direct, but we did find them into a platform right away. Let me see here. I'm going to ask my AI question. I'll see. Okay. Just, oh, sorry, travel marketing. And my G is giving me a problem. I'm going to have to get my keyboard clean. Now, notice my conversation with the AI is a little bit more fine-tuned. I'm like, well, this is a little bit aggressive. I just found him. Can you justify what you would, why that choice? I want to know, right? Before I proceed. It could be based on the personality analysis. Just want to see, right? I'm working with my AI at this point. I'm free to do whatever I want with my AI as you are. So I hope you are using that tool as you see fit, simply like that. Okay, so we'll let it work and see. Oh, ready? She's action. Elbow. What do you see? I touched it. Okay, it's okay. I'll come back to it. I will trust in the AI. So here, let's see here, interest license copy. I'm gonna go Facebook with this. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go Facebook with this. So message, I'm gonna let it process. Outreach here. I want to build a rapport here. I want to talk about travel since it recommended this. And I want to say, since we just joined same travel group. And it's not because I'm a pro, it's not because I'm doing anything other than repeating what I just did, right? Hey, this is what I just noticed. We just joined the same group, and let's talk about that, right? You went to connect for more. Hey, I'm excited to connect uh, and see what your interests are in boosting your income. I'm gonna go here for it. Just gonna go back to him where it was. I am gonna look at which one did I like? It was the which one again did I like? Ready to travel solo. Comment. Oh, my thing is blocking me here. So I started the process. And what I'm going to do, just to make sure that I raise more awareness, I'm going to like here. And this is discovery, right? This is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Oh, here. Then that should send some signals his way. So we will wait and see. I'll come back later on and see if I get a response. And then we will update the sales message in a call. Boom. Now, second step. I've been doing this. I'm happy with this process. I'm going to try something else. Since I have the prospecting tool, this time we'll do it from here. Okay. Boom. I'm going to go, well, since I am in Canada, I'll do Canada and I'll also do United States. Why not? Here, travel and marketing. Here, solopreneur. I'll say even a homemaker. Why not? Love those in the sense that they're already looking for opportunity. And then standard, my people, right? Again, this stays into my description. People looking for additional stream of income, people that have an interest in starting new venture, right? People that want to work from home. The job titles for me are a lot. And the only thing I need to know is that they are interested in one or both of these topics. The rest is good. So here, since I have marketing made easy for travel, I'm now building this new list. I have a process. I have a, a, a direction. Here, for example, for fun, I could already, for example, fill in this list of about 10 prospects and then blast an email just to see for the reaction and then come back at talking to the first one. Do you see the workflow, how quickly it does on every side, right? So here, for example, I get about 10 people. Why not? I'll go to the list since I have the email tool, and then I'll go back to now navigating on one of them, right? So here, do this. So up to now, in 39 minutes, I set up a marketing strategy. I have one message in the barrel. So I'm looking at somebody. And now for quantity, right? Because you want to do quality and quantity, right? I'm going to try to make up time and see if I can get basically something through an email list. I'm going to do that for a few minutes there and build up a list, right? And of course, every time I come back with the same intention of marketing travel or marketing to a travel audience. While I have that, I got 7 in the chamber. I like numbers that are perfect. Well, actually, 7 is a lucky number. I almost renounced my lucky number. 7 is a lucky number. We're going to keep it at 7. Let's see what happens. Here, I'm going to open up this list. Email. And was it? I missed it. Sorry. Where's my newsletter? Out sessions here. Hey, why did it? Welcome to the recap. Okay. Why does it email 6? Okay, this is just for me, so it's okay. I'm gonna do that. Welcome you directly. We have the same interest. Welcome. Welcome to where you should be. Try that and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these 7 have no emails. So let's go see about this person, Ahmed. They're on LinkedIn and Facebook. I'm going to see the enhanced history. Like sports, outgoing gentleman, I like. My people's customer service. Right. Okay. No travel per se, but has finance management, marketing strategy. Okay, this is good for me. In this case, what I'm going to do is, since he doesn't have travel as an interest, I'm going to switch to the expert marketing, which is the tool that I'm trying to, the end result, right? And I'm going to activate this. Oh, actually, okay, that's good enough. Perfect. So, as you saw, I have a message out there. I could have sent a few more, see what was happening there. Now I have an email running. I could have sent a few more. I'm going to see what happens there. Now I came back to my list. There's a few people that don't have emails, or this one did have an email. Why didn't it say it didn't have an email? Okay, just gonna see. Go back to the list and see. Oh, when it enhanced the information, oh, lovely. When it enhanced the information, it got me more email. Well, I guess I'm gonna go do that for the other one and see what's up. So I have Facebook email. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. First, enhance banking, leadership, marketing, customer service, my people, Humber College. Okay, so here I'm gonna switch. Just gonna change the end result, activate the sales plan, see what I get. And if my luck is good, just like the other one, I bonify my email list just like that. Use the AI, boosted up my ratio with the email. I should have done it 100 times, so I would be in my matrix of 3% and see what would happen. Go ahead, Audrey. You raise your hand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No,
This
sir,
is
Virgil, please.
okay, Virgil. This is excellent. I love it. But a quick question. After you've
Right.
enhanced the system, transferred the email that was missing, that means that your first email is already going to go out automatically because you have it set to go out once it's connected, right?
Exactly.
Okay, great,
Because
great, great.
as it is being updated, the AI will notice, hey, we have additional information. In this case, we didn't have a telephone number. The plot thickens. Wow.
Oh,
But
oh,
here we
wow.
have the email. So now we have more avenues, right? Same thing. Bank. Ooh, Illustrator. Oh, mm, marketing strategy, logo design. This is my guy,
Wow.
Boziadra. Okay, so message here. I look. I got overexcited. I forgot even to read the recommendation. I was gonna go straight at it, being like, okay, look, this is who I like, what you like, and we should really talk about that. Let's go back to the list here. It was Mr. Osiak here. Yeah, so personalized message on LinkedIn, highlighting the mutual interests. You see here, I was going to go right there. Mutual interest. You like Illustrator. I like, let's talk about those logo design and how the game has changed in marketing sense. Let's talk about these tools. I was already in there with the talk. So boom, message. And you see how easy it becomes when you choose by default the peers that you are interested in. Peer-to-peer marketing. You are a network marketer. So am I. Let's talk. You like marketing. So do I. Let's talk. And this is the end result of all this. So here, 15 minutes in, I'm surfing this wave. I'm good. I'm good. So here, I'm not even going to talk about the course. I say, I notice.
Well, you got to need 15 minutes, but I'll cut you off at 10.
Fine. I did ask for the pressure so I can take it. Uh, um, spoke from the heart to the heart, right? And notice that you have this interest in logo design, Illustrator, Photoshop. I saw the marketing interest at a glance. I know what I want to talk to you about. But since I can't write too good, I'll let the AI do it. Could have attached my digital card as well. Actually, I'll do that, right? Show of force. You like digital card, you like logo design, I like your logo. Check out my logo. Show of force, right? If I had I didn't put my design website here, but check out. Let me know how you like my designs, right? Show of force right there. And this is the tracking link. So this time we'll add that one in. And I didn't look at his profile. Didn't see where he was active, but judging from customer service, he should be active on LinkedIn. Let's take a look at it. And here. So using the prospecting tool, now I'm going back into the nav, using the social to nav tool. I got my client, put him in nav, going back in the real world with that. Same goes with the rest of the steps and the rinse and repeat thing. Here, for example, since I have targeted these customer service people and a lot of them have shared most likely interest in marketing and such. I could save that one if I choose to, or simplify it. I'll leave that one for next time. For now, we're going to go back into the world. On LinkedIn, however, the profile is different. I almost strayed, got caught in too much excitement. We're going on Facebook, so I'm going to bring it back to Facebook and then hit it here. Why? Because I want him to see basically this is a messaging one. Okay, good. Let's go. Ah, man, I should have thought about that. No good. Okay, it's okay for me. It doesn't change anything if I can go directly at it. Just going to make sure to copy this, go back to the profile, to the customer profile here. There's always more than one way to be nice. I wasn't going to say skin a cat. Nobody should be skinning cats. That's not nice. So here, Facebook. Ah, go to new seed. What is happening? It doesn't have. Oh, it doesn't have an active account. Oh man, it's making me look bad. Okay, let's see here. I'll go to LinkedIn and see. Am I looking at the right person? It was the right person, right? Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I pulled them from the list here. Sorry about that. Let's go back. Would have been the latest one. Oh, I lost my train. Okay. Go back here. Filter. Four. Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. I was I was looking at the same one. Yeah, I just got thrown off by the prospect. I expected. Oh, sorry, it's working with the other one there that I thought it was the gentleman there. I thought we were still speaking to him, but this is who we were speaking to, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's where you were.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that's where I was. I just got thrown back when I looked at the LinkedIn profile. Was it LinkedIn or Facebook that I went to?
Yeah,
I
no,
went
that's
to
it.
it. Yeah, it didn't look. Okay, let's see. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I just got thrown off by the name. I wasn't. Okay, it's okay. Contact, connect, add notes, paste. Oh no, was I blocked? Oh, it's too many words here. Let's see. I'll go direct. Let's go. And that's it. So now I'll see. Well, I went to LinkedIn here, but I should have went to her Facebook as well. Just go back to that here. Yeah, okay, she didn't have one. That's strange. She, hmm, no, it's the same person. But, okay, I'll take a step-by-step approach. Since I can't seem to go directly to her profile, I'll leave it be and see what happens on LinkedIn. So that's it. Questions, shares, notes, add-ons,
Feedback.
anything, feedback.
Anybody get some value? Now's the time to raise your hand.
Go ahead, Rita.
Hi, I just wanted to say this is amazing training because some of us who have been in for a little bit, we got the parts, right? And so I always tell Coach Blakester that I don't do well taking pieces and putting it together. This way you took all the pieces and showed how they could be utilized, which makes us more effective. And I believe you call it the flow, the workflow.
The workflow. Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so, so, so very much.
Oh, pleasure, pleasure. It makes it easier when we organize ourselves, so that allows us to see, okay, I'm checking my own step by step, and that way that becomes the routine on a daily basis. That's where it comes to be the flow. Go ahead, Audrey.
I just love your flows, your workflows. Where I have a challenge is
Mhm,
in the email sector.
mhm.
And I now understand that whenever you create a website or a funnel or whatever, there is an automatic email associated with it. When
Well,
I'm
the
dealing with
list.
okay, and so that's where I have some confusions on which emails are used to send out to my prospects, so I'm always a little fuzzy there.
Okay,
Uh,
let me answer that, and that way you will see because there's a few things that you have to understand. Okay, first thing first, when you're in the platform, it starts with which email you have connected. Okay. So you can see here, for example, I have 3 emails that are connected. Now, the email, the list, and the campaign are 3 components of the process that work together, right? So now I'm going to go to the email section as well, right? So here, for example, I created this how to campaign. It's a campaign, right?
Okay.
In the gray section, this is where you find your answers. So you see here, reply to address.
Okay.
Whoever replies to those email, that response will go to this one. Then you see here, you have the selected email account. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. So this is where I get to choose which one of the 3 out of the 3 I'm going to use, right?
Okay.
Perfect. And then the list comes in. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the list, when you generate a marketing asset, just like I did with the marketing travel made easy, when you create a marketing asset, that name, that asset's name is associated to a list so that you can find it back, that list by the same name. It's where
Okay.
it's where you will decide to manually put people if they are of that same interest. It's where you could decide to, when you're pulling out prospect from the platform, directly assign them to that list as well.
Mhm.
Okay. And since you are creating marketing assets that generate those lists, well, you want to assign everybody that willingly volunteers information in that same list. Okay. Now, that last part, willingly, is important for this connected list. Whenever somebody willingly gives you information through a website, you automatically can send this here to them, right? Automatically.
Mhm.
That's the purpose of this list. And it's the only purpose of this list. And this is good for everybody in this space. The connected list has to do with that willing, right? First part,
Mhm.
the client came to one of your asset and willingly sent that, willingly gave you the information, automatically you are sending that to follow through. It's a big part of strategy on conversation. Join into our 60-day program. I got a 60-day email. The moment you say yes, I fire away and you're on for that sequence. So this is important, that part. Now, this connected list or this functionality also ties in to the prospecting tool for those who have the power pack. And we'll leave this at that. Okay. We'll talk about it. If you have the power pack, we'll answer these questions. If you don't, leave it alone for now. But it's about automation, basically, willingness and automation. The other part, the other list here is everything that is done additionally to the automation, meaning the willingness, meaning that here, for example, case example, I have the marketing asset that has the form, but I also tied this list to the prospecting tool. So I ended up putting people manually in that list every time I prospected them, which means what? They didn't willingly come to me. However, I can automatically generate from this list, from this section, the send to list. Here I'm telling the AI, beyond the automation, I have selected a few lists, additional lists, and each time I click this button, you're going to run this campaign through. Okay, so these are the difference between your email command. So when you open up your email campaign, you have the choice here between which email you're going to be using to send it from, which email the responses are going to go to, and then which list will you apply this email sequence to, right? This is the sequence here. The name of it, where the response go, where we're sending it from, which lists are automatically connected for this process, and which lists have you manually chose to exercise this intent. This is the flow. Okay, and the only reason why a list should be here and here is case of today. I do it automatically using my assets, and then I do it manually, pulling in from the platform. We're exactly at the end. I think we're good for today. The recap will be available by the end of the day or tomorrow. And if you have questions that I wasn't able to answer, email them from me to me, or better yet, please use the form. Nobody's using forms. I'm assuming again everybody's to the T dot I dots and everything, because when you have questions that I don't cover or topics, then things that you pick up again, come to this platform. There's the latest Q&A. There is this form here. Oh, what is it? Coming soon, sorry. In the coming soon section, I put in a Google form. Use of Gmail tools, we spoke about it last time. And I have this here. Choose a topic, ask a question that wasn't covered. It allows me to be able to gauge where we're going next with that. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Always a
Gotta
pleasure.
run,
Keep coming
brother.
back.
Have a
Keep
fantastic day,
challenging.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.